Every one of you knows this. You swap your tokens for other tokens on the DEX of your choice, pay your fees, and then use the tokens for whatever you like. But how great would it be to not just swap tokens, but to end up with more in your wallet than you started with before the swap? Sounds unrealistic? Then you definitely need to watch this video till the end. Before we get to the most exciting part, today I'd also like to explain the differences between our various swap functions, which setting might help you, and benefits each function offers. Anyone who has ever swapped tokens or coins on the USDFI website will have noticed that we have not just one swap function integrated, but two. And today, a third one is being added. For many this might seem a bit confusing, but all these integrations provide significant added value for you as users and now directly for us as a platform. Of course, we don't do this just for fun or to confuse you. Each of the functions has its own strength, which we will go into detail about today. Our first swap function is known as our partner LiFi. LiFi itself has over 150 partners using their platform, not only to offer you a simple swap function, but also to make bridging easy. And all within a user-friendly interface without many clicks. Let's first take a look at the widget at USDFI. At the top right, you need to connect your own wallet first. To do this, simply click on Connect Wallet and connect the wallet of your choice. The overview of token swapping is quite self-explanatory. On the left side, you find the token you want to swap, and on the right side, you see the token you want to swap it for. If you want to swap token now, just click on the respective side, either left for the token you want to swap or right for the token into which you want to swap, and select your desired token from the list. In the list, you also see your tokens sorted by dollar values, which gives you a much clearer overview. Finally, you just need to specify the number of tokens you want to swap and you're done. Bridging is similar, straightforward. But in addition to the token, you also need to select the chain from or to which you want to bridge. Once you have everything set up, you will also see the current route directly or can gather additional information about it. Information such as the estimated gas fee and the steps that need to be taken for your swap are also displayed here. You will also receive tooltips by hovering over the respective icons. Additionally, you can select alternative routes if you wish. Just click on Show All. Usually, the cheapest alternative is already offered to you. If you want to start the swap, just click on Review Swap and you will receive an overview of your transactions where you can check all the information again. If everything is correct, just click on Start Swapping and confirm the transaction in your wallet. That's it. If you have swapped a few times, you can just click here under the wallet on this piece of paper. There are also many other settings you can adjust for your swap. You can find these by clicking on this gear icon here at the top. Some self-explanatory settings include the widget color, which is set to dark by default, and the language. You can also choose your preferred path for the swap. Swap quickly or opt for the cheapest or safest method. It's all up to you. Slippage is a bit more complicated. It refers to the difference between the expected price of a transaction and the price at which it is actually executed. For example, if you want to swap stable at a price of $10 and the price moves by $1 before the transaction is triggered, you'll experience a slippage of 10% or that $1. You can protect yourself from this by adjusting the value here. However, the default settings are usually sufficient and should not be changed, because if you set the wrong values, you might end up with high losses during a swap. Another feature is the gas price. Simply put, you can adjust the speed at which the transaction is processed. The faster, the more expensive. Additionally, with LiFi you can also choose which exchanges or bridges you want to have available. Just click on the arrow and adjust the selection accordingly. However, this is usually not recommended because you might miss out an important route. Why do we offer you LiFi now? A major fact is user-friendliness. Most people will be able to use this platform without much instructions or trouble, and it is usually cheap and safe. Moreover, LiFi integrates many chains and tokens, offering you a wide selection. Now, let's move on to our second function, the Rango-Swap. Rango also integrates a lot of partners that not only improve routing, but also provide better token support and more choices for bridges. Additionally, Rango is frequently security checked, and That's what sets Rango apart from LiFi. Rango generally offers more tokens, routes and chains. However, a disadvantage might be that it can be a bit overwhelming at first. But that's what we are clearing up now. If you want to swap your tokens, you first need to connect your wallet. Just click on the wallet icon at the top and select a provider of your choice. Once your wallet is connected, a connected sign will also appear. Similar to before, you can now directly select which tokens you want to swap and into which token you want to swap. Of course, you can simply swap the preset tokens directly. If you want to bridge tokens, you select the respective chain, enter the amount of tokens to be swapped, and you will also receive an overview of the suggested route. If everything looks good, click on swap and you will need to specify which wallet you want to send the tokens. The advantage of this is that you can also use Rango to send your tokens to others and thus benefit from Rango's portfolio. Then just click on confirm and off you go. Rango also includes a transaction history. Simply click on the paper icon at the top right to access it. You will also receive notifications about the status of your transaction at Rango, which you can find here at the bell icon. There are also various settings available, such as slippage and which exchange or bridge can be used. An important feature is the so-called infinity approval. This means that you allow Rango to access the maximum amount of your tokens at the start of the transaction. This has the advantage that you don't have to confirm access to your tokens every time, thus saving your time and money. Now let's talk about the big new feature at USDFI. As of today, we have integrated Kyberswap. Yes, another swap, we are aware, but a swap that holds significant advantages, not only for you as a user, but also for us as a DeFi project. Fundamentally, Kyberswap offers the same function as LiFi and Rango, except that Kyberswap does not include a bridge function. For you, Kyberswap not only allows the exchange of tokens per se, but you can also end up with more tokens than you initially used. For example, you can swap $100 and end up with $110 in the other token. This works because Kyberswap doesn't just blindly swap token for token, but also integrates other and cheaper tokens. For instance, if you swap USDT for BNB, Kyberswap might offer a route through another token like Stable, which is paired with BNB at a higher selling value. This way, it's possible to end up with more money than you started with, despite paying gas fees. Now, let's take a closer look at how exactly Kyberswap works. As usual, first select which token you want to swap and into which token. You can simply click on the token symbol here and choose from the list. After that, just enter the amount to be swapped and you'll see the routes immediately. And by clicking on View Routes, you can see your optimal route. Here you can also see that Kyberswap goes through other tokens to maximize your transaction. For us, Kyberswap is also important, because now USDFI and stables are integrated, meaning others can also use our tokens in their routes. Like all other functions, you can make more specific settings here by clicking on the settings icon, and you will see the options. Another difference is that you can set a time limit for transaction, which will automatically end after this time expires. This is handy if transactions often hang up. In the long term, we are working on integrating all current available functions under one roof, so that you can benefit from all the features. Unfortunately, this will take some more time. Now that you know all the differences, definitely try it out and let us know in the comments what experience you have had with Kyberswap. Happy swapping and have a great day or evening whenever you're watching this video. Yours, Benjamin.